Welcome to this special pre-release preview of my upcoming book, Why Plans Don't Prepare You: What Real Readiness Looks Like When Leadership is Tested. Over the next several weeks, I will be reading each chapter of the manuscript exactly as it will appear in the book. The book is scheduled to release on June 1st, 2026. This is an opportunity for you to hear the book before anyone else. Discover how true preparedness is about leadership, not fear, and share your thoughts before the final edition is published. Whether you're protecting your family, leading a business, or guiding a community, this book will help you move from uncertainty to confidence. Today, I am reading Chapter 1, The Lie Leaders Tell Themselves. Chapter 1, The Lie Leaders Tell Themselves. The leadership reflection is everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. This was attributed to Michael Tyson. There is a sentence spoken every day in offices, boardrooms, schools, nonprofits, warehouses, and small businesses across the country. It sounds responsible, it sounds reassuring, and it sounds like leadership has already handled the problem. We have a plan. And almost every time it's said, the conversation ends right there. No follow-up, no challenge, no verification. Just a quiet, collective agreement to move on. Because saying it feels like you're in control. But here's the truth. Most leaders never say out loud. When they say we have a plan, what they often mean is they have a document. A document can be useful. It can hold procedures, phone numbers, checklists, contacts, and instructions. But a document has never led a team through chaos. A binder cannot make a decision. A PDF cannot steady a voice. A template cannot adjust when reality refuses to cooperate. Paper, no matter how well organized, does not create confidence under pressure. Plans matter, but plans alone do not prepare people. That's where the lie becomes dangerous. Not because leaders are careless, but because they are busy. You're managing budgets, people, deadlines, expectations, pressure from above, and responsibility for everything below. So, when someone asks, do we have a continuity plan? The fastest answer is the easiest one. Yes, it's handled. In that moment, something subtle happens. The appearance of readiness replaces the reality of readiness. But disruption doesn't respond to appearance. It doesn't wait for a better time. It doesn't check your calendar. It doesn't care that your team is short-staffed or your systems are already stretched. It shows up anyway. During leadership, transitions, outages, holidays, and at the exact moment you hoped it wouldn't. And when it does, it doesn't ask for your binder. It asks questions. Who is leading? What matters most right now? Who communicates and how fast? What continues and what stops? And what happens when the plan doesn't work? Those are not document questions. Those are leadership questions. This is where the real risk lives. Not in having a plan, but in believing you're prepared when you're not. False confidence is quiet. It doesn't feel like panic. It feels like control until pressure reveals the truth. False confidence delays action. It hides gaps and allows assumptions to go unchallenged. When the moment comes, it disappears. I've seen organizations with thick binders and thin capability. I've also seen Smaller teams with simple, clear systems move faster, communicate better, and lead with confidence because their people understood what to do. Preparedness is not about how much you've written. It's about how well your people can act. Ask the question that actually matters. Do people know their roles without looking them up? Can leaders make decisions quickly without hesitation? Are communication systems current and reliable? Have priorities been clearly defined? Can essential functions continue under stress? Has anything been practiced recently? If the honest answer is not yet, that's not a failure. That's clarity. And clarity is where leadership begins. This chapter is not about blame, it's about awareness. Once you see the gap, you can close it. You do not need a perfect manual. You need something stronger. Clarity, ownership, training, and confidence. A system your people trust because they've lived it, not just read it. Replace the sentence that ends conversations, "We have a plan," with something that starts action. We know what matters most. We know who leads. We have practiced under pressure, and we can adapt when things change. That is a different kind of confidence, not assumed. And earned confidence is where calm begins. Thank you for joining me for the executive preview of my Why Plans Don't Prepare You. Today, we were talking about chapter 1, The Lies Leaders Tell Themselves. I would love to hear your thoughts. What stood out to you? What questions did this chapter raise? And what would you like to see included in the final book? Please share your feedback in the comments and send me a message. I'll be on the lookout, and you should be on the lookout for the official book launch on June 1st. Until then, remember, preparedness is leadership. It is always better to prepare than to repair. This is Daniel. Till next time, please stay informed and stay safe.